Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to G Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. And here's Limpy doing the scratch against me like she's not supposed to. And we got Doggy Daddy and Brown Socks laying over here. You getting some rest there, Brown Socks? You're getting a little tummy on you. I think I'm feeding you too much. Well, I don't think I'm feeding you too much. I think you're just eating too much. She's the first one on the table and the last one to leave every time I put the dog food down. Anyway, I'm heading up here to the water tank. I'm going to be doing a complete clean out on this thing pretty soon. I'm getting down to the basics on the water in there. And I'll transfer whatever I have down to the garden the day before the water truck arrives. So, and how am I going to afford the water? Well, I got a couple of jobs I've been doing, and I put the money away and saved it just for the water. I don't know what it is about dogs and water coming out of a faucet, but they just have to drink when they see it. Right? So anyway, give me a minute while I fill up this water bucket for them. This is their backup water. If they run out down by the cabin, they always have this one to come up to so they don't get thirsty. So I did go into town today, and I picked up the items I need to finish the electrical connection on the new solar system. And when I got back, it was just a little bit too hot and humid to work in there in that little room. But I'm going to go down and show you something that I did get, because you remember yesterday's video when I went in there after sunset, and it was so dark. It was like the old TV show Dark Shadows. It was dark, very dark. Oh my word. Oh, look at the nice purple haze. Purple haze. Why does a song always pop into my head with every phrase? With every phrase, every step of the way. I guess I listened to too much radio when I was younger. I hardly turn anything on anymore. So busy shooting videos here and editing and that stuff. And got a good idea from Sherry, the secretary. I'm going to be doing the videos, the next couple of videos, the next steps of how to use the editing software to edit your videos. And when I do those, I'm going to release them to the paid members only first. They get to see them for a couple of days before they get released to the general public, to the general viewers. And I know you're going to say, well, that's not fair. Yeah, that's what they pay for. They get those extra perks. So that's a good idea. And Sherry's been a long time member of my channel. She joined right after I set that up. So she's going to get to see that up front. And I'm sure some of the other viewers who don't even have channels that are members would be interested in how to use that software so that they could edit some videos of their own and send them around to families and friends. Anyway, here we are inside here. So, remember how dark it was in here yesterday? And I won't forget to post the screen of what my power was like just before I just shut everything, all the AC and that stuff down. But look, full batteries. Again, going into the night, full batteries. And I still have 100 and something volts coming in on the solar. So it's really a pleasure having this thing. So anyway, I'm going to be cleaning up all this wiring. I already pulled some wiring out that wasn't needed. The old Harbor Freight controllers, I won't need those anymore. One of my neighbors wants to buy 2 of the Harbor Freight solar sets with controllers. So I will accommodate them with those. And here's the thing that I was talking about. So I got some tie-ties. I can't believe how expensive these things got. They used to give them away free at Harbor Freight as a free gift thing. And I think those things were like $7.50 or something for that little pack. Ridiculous. Okay, there's my wires to do the wiring, and there's all the staples that I'll use to staple it in place. And there's some clamps here for clamping the heavier wires in place. But here's what I wanted to show you. Ta-da! And what's that for? Well, it's going to plug in right there like that. And I will put a light bulb in it. And then when I come in here and it's dark, just flip a switch on and I've got light. So pretty cool if you ask me. So I've got plenty of light bulbs. I will go get one in a little while and put that in there. And I'll be able to come in here in the dark and do some work, because I'll have some light in here. So one thing funny is you're working on electricity, you want to have electricity to have light so that you can see what you're doing, because if you don't, then when the big bright flash comes, you're not going to see anything, because that's you getting electrocuted. So, all right, so I'm going to be having, I have some people interested in the 12 volt inverter and that stuff. I'm also going to be getting rid of the 12 volt dump load system for turbines. And I got a bunch of things that I need to put together and I'm not going to be using anymore. So it might be even the Midnight Classic might be going up for sale too. But I haven't gotten to that point yet. So if you're interested, say so in the comments below. But give me some time to put all that together, because I want to see if that's going to work with the turbine. If it does, then I may just keep it and use it to give me nighttime power to my battery bank through the Midnight Classic from the turbine. Because the turbine produces variable electricity. The BMSs and the batteries don't like that. Alright, so other than that, the only other stuff in here is I got the J box I needed and the cover I need for the J box, and just some Romex connectors so I can connect the wires in there. I didn't need a weatherproof box because it's inside this room. So that's it. So I got one red, one black, and one white in number 6 stranded, and those will be the new replacements for these 3, and they won't be sticking out like that with some of the strands trimmed so they fit. I mean, it works, but I don't know if I clipped the same strands on this end as I did on that end. Yeah, stuff like that. It's just not worth Mickey Mousing. But one thing that always cracked me up was when people say, why don't you straighten out all that wiring? Look at it. It looks like an explosion in a spaghetti factory. And my favorite answer to that is, I'll tell you what, buddy. This bent wire doesn't produce any more efficiently than this straight wire. And the electrons don't care. They're going to go through it whether it's bent or straight. So you got 90-degree turns in there, looking nice and neat against the wall. All that does is give the crooks who come to steal your stuff a clear vision at what they've got to do. When it looks like this, they go, I ain't getting anywhere near that. Down we could get electrocuted. Right? There's a method to everybody's madness. All right, everybody. That's about it. I will remember to post the screenshots of the power that I have during the day and how I'm living right now with this new system. And you guys can leave your comments and questions and whatever else in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Come on, some of you people have been watching my videos now for 10 years and you haven't subscribed yet. It's free. If you hit the join, the one that says join, that's where the paid memberships come in. And paid memberships are going to get to see videos like that, editing software videos a few days before everybody else. How's that sound? Thanks for joining me, everybody. This is G Bear signing off.